do not like you people.
The academia? Ugh, what happened this time?
Anyway, hello YouTube, I'm Max360, and I am back with another Genshin Impact video. And like I said last time, I'm in my wishing video, wish session. As you can see, I'm using who I pulled for. So we're gonna be starting the thingy for, well, starting off this, which is for the Secret Summer Paradise Part 1. And hopefully there's a pretty decent story involved with this. The trailer certainly got me looking forward to it. I always do like when we have events happening at Mondstadt where everything all started. Also, I don't know if you can hear my smaller little plug-in fan over by my window. It's on because it's hot in here. I'd leave the window open to get more cool air in here, but the only problem with that is I don't want you guys to A, hear any potential fireworks that might still be going on because it's 4th of July in the evening, and my grandpa next door has a bug zapper going, and I don't want you guys to be hearing that. The bug zapper you can hear from decent ways away. Alrighty.
Hey, Jean! We're here!
And here we have Kaya, Jean, and Klee.
Ah, Paimon and the Traveler. I've been waiting for you.
Oh, really?
Whoa, looks like Jean wasn't the only one waiting for us. Klee and Kaya are here too.
I'm gonna turn off autoplay, actually.
Oh, it's Paimon and Mr. Honorary Knight. It's been so long.
Ah, look who it is. You've caught me completely off guard this time. But then again, it's always a pleasant surprise when you two show up.
Guess we were so excited to see Jean again that we forgot to knock. I hope we didn't startle anyone. Wait a sec. You weren't talking about anything that we're not supposed to hear, were you?
What do we have? So no one ordered good honey. Sorry, must have the wrong address. I was just showing Paimon the way. I'll leave it to you now.
Showing your guide the way? Yeah, right.
It's been a while since we last met, but I can see you two haven't changed one bit.
Hopefully this audio still sounds alright.
Don't worry, we weren't discussing anything confidential. In fact, we were just talking about you.
Oh, whoa, how flattering.
Maybe we should let the star of the story explain it in their own words.
Well, really, what have you got to say, Klee?
Yeah! Let me tell it! Let me tell it!
A few
days ago, I was reading Todoko Tales in the solitary confinement room when all of a sudden, whoosh, a letter came flying in through the window. Flying through the window? How does a letter fly?
Wind.
Like a bird does. It was flapping its wings. It could even talk.
What?
It said, well, it was a bunch of stuff I didn't understand.
This is hard to understand.
You couldn't understand? Then it must have been talking about how to avoid solitary confinement.
Kaya?
Just saying. We don't want to let a teachable moment slip by.
Okay, I know. Anyway, the letter said, "Oh, Klee, are you behaving? I see you've wound up in the solitary confinement room again." Sorry about that. Mommy is busy these days and can't take you out to play. But there's good news. I have a friend who has very kindly invited you to visit her.
I had to burp for a second.
Oh, so the letter's from Alice.
I think this ties into a past event, limited time event that I was not around for. I started playing like the second half of 3.6, I think. No, the first half of 3.6 actually.
In principle, yes. But the issue is that Alice's friend lives quite far from here.
Who's this friend?
The letter says that Mom's friend lives in Sumeru.
Oh, I know who it is now.
The Knights of Favonius could never agree to send Klee off to Sumeru on her own, but Klee is rather intent on taking Alice's friend up on this invitation. You see? So we were wondering, who can we send with her on the journey? Preferably someone who's a reliable hero and with a history of saving Mondstadt.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to see us.
I do apologize, but Klee gets along with you so well. We couldn't think of a more suitable choice.
Sure, we can do that, no problem, right?
Sure.
Can you really, Mr. Honorary Knight?
Of course.
Yay! With Mr. Honorary Knight around, Klee's not afraid of anything.
I'm afraid of you blowing something up.
See, I told you that he'd agree. In that case, we'll leave Klee in the trusty hands of the Traveler.
And you too, Kaya. You should join them. I noticed you quietly completed that backlog of paperwork we had. You deserve the chance to unwind a little.
Oh, so you noticed. Well then, I suppose I have no reason to refuse.
Great! Things will go even more smoothly with Kaya around. Still, Sumeru is pretty far. It's gonna be a long journey.
I'm hoping you guys aren't hearing like my headphones aren't so loud that you can hear it through my microphone.
Don't worry! Mom's letter had a magic invite inside. Mom says we just have to all shout out where we want to go at the same time, and poof! We'll be there in the blink of an eye.
Huh?
Wow! Well, that'll definitely make things easier. It only works 3 times, though, so we should only use it when we really need to. 3's plenty. 1 for the way there, 1 for the way back, and 1 extra, just for good measure.
Something tells me it's not gonna be that simple.
Sounds very mysterious. I still think we should use it sparingly.
I agree with Kaya.
After all, we don't know the exact location of where we'll be headed, or what dangers we may encounter on the way. Here's what I suggest. Traveler, you're well connected. I'm sure you must have friends who are familiar with Sumeru. I say we start by teleporting to one of them.
But we've got friends in high and low places.
It'll give us a chance to test out the magic invite, and also find ourselves a local guide.
That kinda makes sense. And since it has 3 uses, there's no point letting one of them go to waste.
Couldn't have put it better myself, Paimon. So, do you have a particular contact in mind?
I think the promotional stuff already told us who the heck we're going to be seeing.
Well, we need someone who's familiar with Sumeru and can be our guide, so sounds like we need a forest ranger. And everyone knows that the best place to go looking for a forest ranger is a little place called...
Gandharvaville.
That's the one. Maybe we can get Tainari to help us.
All right, Gandharvaville it is.
Okay, I'm happy wherever we go, especially with Kaya and Mr. Honorary Knight.
I like events when characters from different regions get to meet characters from different regions.
We should be on our way then. If you'll excuse us, Acting Grandmaster.
Yes, let the wind lead. I wish you a safe journey. And Klee...
I know. I'll be careful, I promise. Great! Okay, here goes nothing. Take us to... Gandharvaville!
And bird is gonna pop up and they're gonna be like, what the hell did you come from?
Gandharvaville.
Grand Arbor Hill!
That's not it!
Huh? No, it's not a hill! Ah, wait!
What did you do? Oh, Klee. I didn't think something would go wrong so quickly. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So, for those who have seen the recent Genshin Impact trailer, what do you guys think about what they've shown us about Fontaine so far? You know, so far, of who they've shown, there's like, let's see here, like 3 or 4 characters from the trailer that I want to pull for if and when they become available. And if they come available in one case.
We made it. Paimon was sure we were about to end up someplace super weird. Sorry, it was an accident.
I'm pretty sure. Yep, there it is. Sometimes it takes a while for the textures to load properly.
It's okay, Klee. Good news is this magic invite really does work.
Fascinating. One moment we're in Mondstadt, the next we're in Sumeru.
So this is where Mom's friend lives? Wow, there are so many big flowers. Oh, and jumping mushrooms.
There's a challenge room that I need to do.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Sumeru's full of strange stuff like this. Like,
I can't help it. I don't hate Paimon that much, but it's fun to see her reaction when you make little dicks at her.
Huh? Paimon doesn't remember seeing one of those. Wait. Are you talking about Paimon?
Maybe? I swear some people are gonna hate me for this.
Listen carefully, Klee. Those jumping mushrooms are called fungi. They may look cute, but if you get too close to one, it'll try to hit you with its cap.
Yeah, Kaya's been here before.
Really? Okay, well, I'll hit it back with my cap.
Klee, your innocence.
And then I'll hit it with the hood on my jacket, too. I'll definitely win if it's 2 hats against 1.
Why are we goading her on? But yeah, Klee, you show him.
As long as playing with hats doesn't escalate to playing with bombs. But Klee's our friend, so we should be able to convince her to keep this trip explosion free. Right?
I don't know about
Uh-huh. I'll be extra careful not to blow anything up. I mean, I'll try my best.
that. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
That's very good of you, Klee. You're being very grown up today. Yep, I'm super grown up. I'm already the Spark Knight. Okay, Spark Knight. Well, keep up the good work, because very soon we'll be introducing you to a friend of ours called Tainari in Gandharvaville.
What are the odds of him not being there? Alright, I gotta reorient myself for a bit. There's Sumeru's around here, Rose around here I could pick up. Okay, guess not. I guess there's a hop, skip, and a jump over there. I am happy I was able to get Eula without having to go through all my my wishes.
Hey, look! It's Kale! Huh? And is that Eula with her? What's she doing in Gandharvaville?
Good question. I'm seeing double now.
I've definitely heard the other forest rangers mention somebody dressed like that before.
I see. Then it looks like my suspicions are correct. Who do we have here?
Traveler and Paimon! Huh? Oh, Kaya and Klee are here too! Hi, Kale! It's been ages!
It must have had some interaction at a past event I wasn't around for.
Kale! Eula! What are you two doing here?
Well, we know why Kale's here. That's why Eula's here is what we want to know.
Well, that question's really more for Eula.
What a coincidence. I didn't expect to run into a fellow Favonian captain this far from Mondstadt. How's the vacation going?
Seriously? Bring the whole crew, why don't you?
Is it just Paimon, or does Eula not look particularly thrilled right now? Oh, cool! Great idea! Let's go!
If you're trying to accommodate me, there must be some misunderstanding. I'm fine. There's nothing embarrassing about running into colleagues in the wild.
But earlier you were...
That guy looks like she gets blurred out a bit because they're focusing on Cole's.
Great. Well, I'm sure there's a fascinating reason behind why you're all the way out here in Sumeru. Do share it with us.
If you must know, it's a little complicated. But simply put, I'm searching for a cousin of mine from the Lawrence clan.
Yeah, we have to meet one of those assholes again.
He went missing recently, and after searching his home, we found evidence that led us here. He appears to believe that somewhere in Sumeru lies the key to restoring our clan to its former glory.
He came all the way to Sumeru for that? What was he going to do, enroll at the academia?
I doubt he came here to learn. He's much too old to start getting a basic education now. And from what I know of him, I doubt he has any interest in intellectual pursuits.
I think a lot of them think they're already so high and mighty they don't need it.
All he cares about is restoring his clan's honor. Nothing wrong with that idea in principle, but I'm not certain how fanatical he is about it. So, there's no knowing what lengths he might go to. As a knight and a member of the Lawrence clan, it's my duty to make sure he doesn't bring harm to others.
Oh, if this is true, then your cousin is quite a man of action. Traveling alone to Sumeru from Mondstadt is no mean feat.
Nor is daring to make me personally concerned about his safety. He has no idea what's coming to him.
You know, underneath it all, Paimon thinks Eula's a really caring person. Yeah, she's the best! She brought me some moon pie last time.
I do wonder what exactly the dynamic is between Eula and Cleve.
He is family, after all. Anyway, I will make sure to find him and escort him safely back to Mondstadt.
You're really going the extra mile for him.
Now, back to you. How and why did you all suddenly show up here?
This is going to be hard to explain for them to believe, probably.
I'm afraid that could be tricky. Master Tighnari is still at Partis the Eye delivering his lectures. He isn't due back for a while. But I think I'll be able to help out. The description in the invitation letter is vague, but I'm pretty sure it's hinting at somewhere in the desert.
The desert?
Does that mean Mom's friend is from the desert? I guess I'll call her Auntie Desert for now.
Anti-desert.
I remember Mahamatra Sino once told me a strange rumor about that part of the desert. They say there's a secret domain there that can make all of your wishes come true. Wait. He said I should just call him Sino. I keep forgetting that.
A domain that makes people's wishes come true.
Wow. So is it true? Does it really exist? I probably would have believed it a few years ago. But now that I'm a little older and wiser, I think it makes sense to be more skeptical about things like this.
How old are you?
This explains a lot. The domain could well be a myth, but he probably figured he had nothing to lose. If you intend to search for this place, then please allow me to join you. My cousin has quite a collection of books about Sumeru desert mythology on his shelves. I highly suspect that he, too, is looking for that domain.
Can I come too? I think you might need me there. You'll definitely need a local guide while you're in Sumeru. And I think I have what it takes to be that person. Plus, it's a forest ranger's duty to bravely lend a helping hand to others in need.
We have every
You're so much
confidence
like
in your
Amber.
abilities, Kale. Our party grows bigger and stronger still. What say you to this, Captain Klee?
She's a captain?
I think it's super cool! I read in a storybook that on your own you can only have a drop of happiness, but in a group you have a whole ocean. So I'm sure Mom's friend will be super happy if I show up to visit and bring a whole bunch of friends with me. That's the spirit. In that case, let's get the magic invite to take us there.
Okay, where are we winding up? What's this noise I'm hearing in my headphones?
Whoa! This desert is huge! Wow, what an incredible sight.
Kind of drab looking, I guess.
Yes. The scenery is quite magnificent.
Something wrong, Eula? Is it the heat?
Are you okay, Eula? You don't look so good.
I'm gonna guess she's not gonna. She doesn't like the heat.
I'm fine. Just taking a moment to acclimatize. The air here is much drier than in Mondstadt.
And if you're used to the cold of Dragon Spine, you're probably not used to the heat. Is gonna be quite hell for you.
This area doesn't look very habitable, and I don't see a domain entrance nearby either.
What part of the desert are we in?
Oh no. I didn't pronounce the destination wrong. Did I? I mean, I don't think I did. Nope, you got it right. I said Gandharvaville wrong earlier, but we...
Klee's right. We're in the right place. There's no doubt about that.
Is that a chest or something else way over there?
Phew. Maybe the entrance is hidden under a sand dune.
Who knows? We'll just have to start by looking around.
Oh, Paimon's so tired and so thirsty.
We should have found something by now. Unless there's a problem with the magic invite.
Huh? How could that happen? Uh-oh. Did I break it by accident? But I didn't do anything. Todoko will back me up. I'm innocent. It's definitely not your fault, Klee. See? Not even a wrinkle on it. Does Mr. Honorary Knight have an idea? Ah, Paimon knows where you're going with this.
Interesting approach. Assuming we're right about this magic invite. That is to say, if it was sent from within the domain, the invite likely has some sort of connection to it.
Oh, I get it now. Plus,
What kind of trick? Can you teach it to us too?
of course. Mom said that if I ever need help, I just need to shout this out loud. Magic invite, Klee needs your aid. Do something now so Klee's not afraid. Look, something flew over.
What you got there?
It looks like a bottle.
Remarkably effective. That's one trick I'll be keeping up my sleeve in the future. You should make a note of it too, Eula.
Absolutely not. It's not my style.
I suppose bottles are pretty common in Sumerian mythology. So, is this supposed to be the entrance to the domain?
This makes me. Now I'm starting to think of that Super Mario Sunshine level where you're doing some diving instead of someone's jar or bottle or something.
A domain? In a bottle?
Village, I think it was called.
Huh. Well, if there's one thing we learned in Liyue, it's never judge a domain by its cover. Guess there's one way to find out if this really is the way in. Come on, reach out with your hand.
I know the trailer mentions Kokomi's being involved, but how the heck does she get involved? That's what I want to know. Because we go straight to Sumeru where we see Eula's already there and we meet Kale. So how does Kokomi get involved? Drinking some soda.
We made it! Ah, that answers that question. There's a path! I'm gonna take a look.
Hey, don't run off and leave us all behind.
Oh, this actually looks pretty cool. You have some shit on the way there. Yeah, this one actually looks pretty neat.
Look! Look! There's a huge garden here!
Incredible. It looked so small from the outside. Everyone, I suggest that we stop here for a moment. We should take stock of our surroundings before deciding on our next course of action.
Since we're in a bottle, has anyone heard the story of the magic bottle?
Oh, you mean the one about King Deshret and the genie in a bottle? I've read it before, but I struggled with some of the vocabulary. What's the story about, Kaya? Mom told me a story once about a group of adventurers who went to Bottle Land. But I don't think there was a magic bottle in that one.
I wonder how the Bottle Land was the only name they could think of, or if it has a different name that just got turned into Bottle Land in translation.
Don't worry, Klee. I can tell you all about the story of the magic bottle. But if you keep running off on your own, you'll miss all the good parts.
Oh. Okay, I got it. I'll stay with the group from now on.
What are you thinking, Kale?
You sense it too, don't you, Kale? Something's not quite right.
Yeah, the scenery here is beautiful, but it's too quiet. And there's no sign of Klee's Auntie Desert here anywhere.
Maybe Auntie Desert lives way further down inside. This place is super big, just like Fischl's Immer Nachtreich. We still have a long way to go.
She can't pronounce Gondavaville right, but I think that's pronounced right. What the heck?
Guess we won't know until we get there. Let's keep going. Hopefully we'll meet her soon.
You can start Varus Part 1, Invitation from Afar. Alright, I got that thing equipped. Let's see here. Does some, give me anything new here? Ah, okay. I don't have the... Whoops. Okay, the track is unlocked after 2 days. Okay. I'm gonna assume I just have the missions left to do now. Okay. Oh, I saw this. We have this to do too, which I guess they're giving us a bit more another sneak look into the Fontaine stuff since it's come. I think they said for this next patch that's coming out. What have we here? I remember trying to pronounce that. What's this challenge? Let me see here. Oh crap. I don't necessarily need to charge these, I don't think. Where's that last one at? Okay. What the hell? Oh, I see.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
Than I thought it would. I see another chest over there I can go grab.
We're way behind schedule.
I did ascend you like out of level 90. That was probably a bad idea, but I'm not known for smart ideas. It means I have someone who I can finally have a claimer user I can break for when I'm in the open world, which saves me quite a bit of trouble.
More speed. It looks like no one set foot on this road for quite some time.
I agree. And the further we get, the more I feel like this place is a whole lot bigger than we imagined. Wow, it's a big ball of water!
Excuse me.
I wonder what it feels like. Can I touch it?
I don't know if you should.
It's so big that we could probably pass straight through it.
What the hell? What should I do? My must face. Oh jeez, that was great.
That's so scary! Stop giving Paimon the heebie-jeebies!
I swear that face from the traveler is just gonna be memed upon, I swear to God.
Let's not touch it for now. We still don't know enough about our environment.
I'm expecting Clean to just touch it right now.
But we can't just do nothing at all, because then nothing at all will happen.
I have a feeling that this could be the core that sustains this entire bottle domain.
That's a good theory.
In which case, the moment we touch it, this place will instantly revert to its original size, with all of us still inside.
Squish.
Yikes. Okay. Paimon won't touch it. Jeez. Kaya, are we really gonna get squished inside a bottle?
Of course not, Klee. I'm sure the real core of this domain is hidden away in a very safe place. Somewhere like... over there, for example.
I was so nervous that I didn't notice that big wheel at all.
Wait, who goes there?
Gurgle.
It's the waterball monster! Ah! The waterball monster is real!
It doesn't seem hostile. In fact, don't you think it looks happy to see us?
Really? You sure it's not gonna gobble up Paimon whole? I don't think it's hungry. Are you?
Oh dear.
Droplet.
I don't know about anyone else, but I'm not understanding a word of this.
Get SpongeBob. Maybe he can translate.
Wait! Don't go! Wait for us!
Why'd it stop?
Good
Maybe
question.
it can understand us after all.
Oh, I get it now. It's leading the way for us, just like the cats in Mondstadt.
How often do the cats do that?
Like the cats? How so?
When you're walking around in Mondstadt City, sometimes a cat will show up on the side of the road. It'll walk ahead of you for a while, and if you're curious enough to follow it, you'll soon find yourself in front of a fine establishment called... Exactly. So let's see where this water droplet takes us. It could be interesting.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I'm gonna see where this thing is at in like the standard 45 minutes of my video length. Depending on what's going on, I might go longer. I don't know. I was expecting a bit more.
It went this way, right? Oh, hope we haven't lost it. Did the water droplet go into that cave?
Oh, this looks interesting.
Huh? Another strange contraption. And there's a weird-looking wall over there.
This kind of looks like that ball of water we saw earlier. Did the water droplet bring us here because it wants our help with something?
What? Your friend is trapped in the wall?
Did he V-clip?
Don't be sad, water droplet. We're here now. We'll save your friend. You
About to
bet.
sneeze.
But how are we gonna save them? Do we have to break down this wall somehow? Nope, we can't do that. No breaking the wall.
Do we need to find a key of some sort then?
Oh no! Where'd it go?
It went into that doohickey.
Look, the device has lit up. And it's projecting images onto the wall.
Oh, I remember something like this in the trailers.
A two-dimensional space with objects of the same composition as the device nested inside.
Yep, what Kaya said, and that's where its friend is.
But how exactly do we enter the image on the wall?
Maybe. But what does that mean?
Hold on, I think Klee's onto something. Since the water droplet appears to be the key that activated the mechanism, we may be able to follow it inside simply by touching the device. The principle is no different than how we entered this bottle domain.
Fair enough. Okay, deep breath, then head in.
What do I have? Oh, I got something here. the mining thing done. Okay. Get close and activate the streaming projector. Blah 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 blah. Okay. I'm probably gonna suck at this probably because puzzle solving is exactly my thing. Depending on my time of day, how tired I am, and depending on how much effort I feel like putting into it. Okay, so...
Whoa! Huh? There's a box blocking your way. Wait, is it a reflection of this box in front of the wall? Come back out!
Oh, I see.
Aha! The box on the wall moved too!
That's neat. That is neat.
Wow, another water droplet just came out from the wall!
He became one with Mario. Okay, that just brought me out. Okay.
It was flat as a pancake in there, but as soon as it came out, it turned all plump and round.
Well, they seem happy.
Guess it makes sense that the water droplet's friend is also a water droplet.
Aw, and they both do the same thing to show they're happy.
Water droplet number 2 ran off. It's saying thank you, Mr. Honorary Knight. That was a huge help.
Traveler, how do you feel after entering that two-dimensional space? Any physical side effects?
What the? The pain! I've been squished flat like a traveler pizza.
Quit while you're behind. You're clearly fine.
Are you sure about that?
Well, I'm just glad that you're okay.
Good thing Eula's here to look out for everyone. Can't say the same for you though, Kaya. You were pretty quick to send the traveler inside.
I don't think. Did he explicitly say for the traveler to go in?
Hey now, I only suggested that because I was confident that the traveler would be fine.
Water droplet, is there anyone else here besides you and your friend? Yep, you know, anyone who looks like me or my friends.
Is Coco?
Oh, it ran off again. Hopefully this is a good sign.
Amazing. Come on, let's follow it.
Okay, over this way we go. Yeah, this is the first time I think. This is like the first time I've ever had one of these events where we're having like limited time map.
More
So
speed.
this is a pretty nice experience for me.
More speed.
I see a lot more of these bubbles around here too.
More speed.
It looks like there might be a town up ahead. Huh. Maybe more people live in this domain than we thought.
Oh, it's one of these
And maybe
thingies.
that's where Auntie Desert lives.
You're not gonna attack me, are you? Now you're gonna attack me! You know what?
Access denied.
Quicker that way.
Itia, the situation is now critical. Our window of opportunity to fix this is rapidly closing. I'm sure you've noticed just how much things have deteriorated in recent days.
But even so.
That's a cool looking NPC.
This is your home. Are you really going to let everything fall to pieces?
So you were already here.
Well, I live here, but it doesn't actually belong to me.
Huh? Paimon knows that voice.
Anyone else who comes into this domain in the future will take one look at the ruins before them and conclude that this place was abandoned years ago. But just imagine how different things could be if you maintain this domain in perfect condition. Whoever sets foot inside would witness a magical wonderland. How miraculous it would feel to
He
them
was
to find
already
such unimaginable beauty in the middle of a lifeless desert.
Oh, you're right, General. Truly, but
Act now while you still can. You have to stand up to this and break free from your despair.
I like how it just says General Sangonomiya.
The most important thing is to have no regrets in the end.
Well, no one chooses to have regrets, do they?
Unless they purposely choose not to do something, or choose to do something, I suppose?
But I take your point. I'll try my best to stop running away. But the question remains of where to begin.
Paimon's figured out who it is. Is it Mr. Honorary Knight's friend from a faraway land? A divine priestess? What's that? Is it a kind of mage?
What are you doing here? Huh? We have new visitors? Greetings, everyone. This is the Valurium Mirage, and I'm the caretaker, Adia. I'm so sorry that you have to see this domain in its current state of disarray. We are actively working on repairs, and everything will be back to normal shortly. I hope.
Greetings, everyone. I guess I should introduce myself too.
It's all right. Just leave the introductions to me.
I kinda wanted to say hello in my own way. But no.
This lady is a visitor to the domain, just like yourselves. She is
We know
a
who she
formidable military general. Have any of you heard of Inazuma's Onmyo Chamber?
What chamber?
Onmyo Chamber. It's an elite training academy for gifted students of Onmyodo. Practitioners are divided into 4 classes, A through D, and assigned the power of Shikigami based on their mastery of the art.
Wait.
This lady famously led the Class D underdogs to victory against the Class A favorites in the final mock campaign before graduation. An astonishing feat that few in the history of the Academy have ever achieved. Hence,
Wow.
formidable general is no exaggeration.
I think we know about this firsthand.
Isn't that right, General? What's wrong?
Huh? Wait, so the favorites were beaten by the classy underdog?
Those all sound like those songs.
That doesn't sound like the divine priestess Mr. Honorary Knight was talking about. Uh-oh. Did she just get caught lying in front of someone she was trying to impress? Or maybe she uses a different identity in her private life, and this is the first time her friends are learning about it. Seems kind of embarrassing, but also kind of cool. I guess having someone else to introduce you is a good way to make an impression. Maybe I'd fit in better with everyone if I had a title too.
Some people call me a general, but it's just their way of showing respect. My actual name is Sangonomiya Kokomi.
Huh? Oh no. Sorry, my mistake, General. I mean, Miss Sangonomiya.
Call me whatever you like, Itia. The only important thing about names is knowing who's who.
Oh, I get it now. It's like that story that Mom told me that time. Klee can explain. So basically, in the story, a big group of people go on an adventure to Bottleland. One of them's called the King, and some of them are called Knights. So, Miss Sangonomiya must be the super smart one who solves all the problems in the story. What's that one called again?
Perhaps a sage?
Indeed. Wisdom is an important attribute found in military generals.
Okay, well, I'll just call you that. Miss General it is.
Fine by me. Sounds really cute, coming from you. At least, cuter than my pen name, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, I forgot what your pen name was.
Well then, how should I address the rest of you?
I'm Red in Arms, unless you've forgotten.
How could I ever forget you? But what about these esteemed ladies and gentlemen accompanying you? I'd be delighted if you could introduce me to them too.
Wait, Klee wants a title too. Okay, got it. Klee wants to be a mage. The kind that
I like
flies
how this
around
just went
everywhere.
Oops, I peeked.
Da-da-da! Whoosh!
I like how this is just derailed into this.
Kaya can be the master thief. Mr. Honorary Knight can be, the knight. And Paimon will be the fairy who follows the knight everywhere.
I was expecting her face just go like, eh.
Master Thief, huh? I did like playing pirates as a child, so I suppose this is an apt role for me. And I must admit, the master part is a nice touch.
Hold on a second. Are you saying the position of knight is now filled?
Eula can be the sword master who can cut through anything and all.
That's more like it.
That does seem more like you.
And Kale can be, the healer.
No, I don't mind. Healer is a great role. I just don't know if I'm qualified to be one. Whenever I'm thinking of titles for myself, I usually imagine myself as an adventurer or musician. I never thought I could be a healer. I mean, it feels like it should be Master Tainari's role, if anyone's.
Don't worry, Kale. You'll be the bestest healer ever. You don't talk much, but you're very kind, just like the healers in Mom's stories.
You'll do fine. I heard you're good with bandages. You can patch up a wound, can't you?
I can pitch a tent. Maybe you heard wrong? But I'll do my best. It's my first day filling in for Master Tainari, but hopefully it's the first of many.
This is a great idea. Once a new visitor arrives, they can assume a new identity, then add in some role-playing.
Oh, we can't leave you out, Miss Adia.
That's perfectly okay. I already have a role here anyway, remember? I'm the caretaker.
I got it! This wasn't in any of the stories,
The
but you can be the mascot.
No, that's Paimon. No way, she's emergency food.
Mascot?
That's good.
Klee, maybe you could think up an even better role for Miss Adia.
A mascot, you say? Isn't that a character that doesn't have to actually do anything and sits around letting everyone else do all the important work? Incredible. You've seen right through me.
Sounds like the idea of being lazy is pretty exciting to her.
Well, it is for some
The
people.
mascot serves to maintain troop morale, Adia. Don't underestimate your role.
Ah, all right. I'll be the mascot then. That's right. Thank you for bringing these new friends here safely. You can go off and play now.
Thanks, Water Droplet. See ya.
Water Droplet? Is that your pet name for it? I suppose it's as accurate a nickname as any.
We keep getting sidetracked, but I believe you were saying something about being in a difficult predicament. Is something wrong with the Veluria Mirage?
Oh, yes, about that. I'm afraid the entire domain has recently sustained some significant damage. It was as if the whole world was suddenly flipped upside down. A few components went missing from the core, which sustains the domain, and the impact cascaded out from there. Needless to say, many things in the Veluria Mirage have now stopped working. Just days after I agreed to let my friend's daughter come and visit too. When she gets here and sees the state this place is in...
Oh, so you're Mom's friend?
Huh? Wait, so you're...
Look how dilated her pupils are. She must be very surprised.
Yeah, and not in a good way.
Mom's the one who sent me here.
I saw that
She's
chest
the
in the bubble.
strongest mage ever. She said that her friend lives in the desert.
Ah, I see. So being a mage runs in the family.
What is that reaction?
You're Alice's daughter? Oh, I just want the ground to swallow me up right now. Wait, that's it. I'll hide myself away in the core of the domain. Hide there until this all blows over. See you all in 100
What the
Dia's
hell?
really going through it. She's like a shriveled little forest fungus, hanging its head in shame.
Kale? That's a harsh analogy. Where'd all that come from?
Don't worry, Auntie Desert. Klee's here to help you.
I wanna-
And
I do
all
wanna
my
see more
friends will help
Kale,
too.
interactions.
Just take a deep breath, and then another deep breath, and all your worries will fly away.
Yeah, don't you worry. Sir Fix-a-Lot over here has a good track record with this kind of thing.
What kind of nickname is that?
Well, I'm useless, but it looks like that won't matter with all you capable people around. Fantastic.
You don't sound super convinced.
Don't put yourself down, Adia. You're great too.
Thanks for your encouragement. Anyway, for the time being, please talk amongst yourselves. That'll give me some time to think things through and maybe make a start on, delegating.
Talk to everyone, and I saw that chest somewhere in here. Yes, I saw this. How do you get into this? Heck, would you get into this? I wonder.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Okay. Okay, I want to figure. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get into this thing. I like the carnival-esque music going on too. Okay, where is all my amigos?
Hi, Miss General. Mr. Honorary Knight says that you're from Watatsumi Island. What's it like there? There must be loads of fish, right?
Oh dear, cleared her fish bombing.
Wait! You look kinda like a mermaid. Are there fish in your family?
Oh dear.
Oh, sorry to disappoint you, Miss Mage, but I'm just an ordinary human.
Oh, you cooking me? I'd pull for you if I didn't want to stockpile my stuff for Fontaine.
I have lots of great stories about Watatsumi Island, though. Come on, let's enjoy the scenery while I tell you all about it.
Okay, so that just counted both of them. Okay. Okay, where are the others at? Oh, there we go. Ah, there's also this. Doppel coin and 5 free primo gems. Don't mind if I do.
Feeling nervous, Kale? Well, it's your first time as a guide, after all.
I don't know if I were you, but if I was someone who was nervous and someone talked to me the way you talk to people, Kaya, I'd be a bit more nervous.
Oh no, not at all. I'm just, still settling into the role. So I was thinking about how to talk more like Master Tainari.
You're more charming than him.
Well, the easiest way to imitate someone is to start with their most common turns of phrase.
Oh, okay. In that case, put that mushroom down. Now, it's highly poisonous.
Oh, God.
There you go. With just a few simple words, you've captured your master's personality perfectly.
Do you even know him, Kaya?
Anyway, what about your role? Don't you mind being the master thief? It doesn't sound like you're one of the good guys.
Why does it seem like he wouldn't mind being one of the bad boys?
Maybe not. Until you factor in that I only steal from the enemy. I think that's enough to make me one of the good guys. Don't you?
Oh! Fair point, fair point.
Okay, I think that's gonna be important then.
Who else has visited the Veloria Mirage recently? There was someone from the academia who came not long ago. A Kasharawar scholar. Blonde hair. Architect, I think. He was a huge help and redesigned many of the buildings here. Although he was always grumbling to himself, he was extremely diligent in his work. What a kind person. I could tell that was a sensitive soul. A lot like me. Sorry. Please pretend you didn't hear that. I'm, of course, a very strong and resilient person.
Sure.
After him, an aristocrat from Mondstadt showed up. Then Miss Sangonomiya.
An aristocrat.
Unfortunately, everything here suddenly started changing before I had the chance to be a good host and show them around.
Do you know where the Mondstadt aristocrat is now?
If I remember correctly, he headed north after the incident. It's a pity we're having all these issues. Oh, if we could get everything working normally again, I could probably locate him in an instant. Still, not to worry. There's nothing dangerous here.
Are you sure about that? I've seen some things that look hostile.
Hey, Idia, you got an update for us? We've all caught up with each other.
Very well. Then please allow me, Idia, your mascot, to explain exactly what's happened here.
He's pretty happy with the mascot role, huh?
Basically, this
Happy than
entire
Paimon
domain
was.
is powered by a device called the Central Hub, which you all saw earlier.
Oh, I didn't. I just
But
got to look at
following
it.
a major incident, several key components from the Central Hub came loose and went flying. 4 components, I believe, which has caused the Central Hub to stop turning.
Oh, so that thing's supposed to spin?
Yes, it definitely shouldn't be frozen still like it is now. At least, that's not how it was when I first got here. Oh, I've done such a terrible job of taking care of it. It's so embarrassing.
Hey, everything's gonna be okay. So, we need to fix the big wheel up there. And to do that, we need to find the missing parts.
Right. I do know where one of the parts is. It landed not too far away. But the rest all landed in different areas. I'm afraid you'll have to go and look for those. Now, as the caretaker and your mascot, I shall announce your respective adventure duties.
You can just be yourself if you want.
Oh, I see. Okay, so I was thinking that maybe Swordmaster Eula and Healer Kale could investigate the northern zone, if that's okay?
Fine by me. I was going to be looking for my cousin there anyway.
I'll be your backup, Eula. I know you usually team up with Amber, so I'll try my best to fill her shoes.
Oh? Well, this'll be fun. Let's see if a forest ranger can outperform an outrider.
Master Thief Kaya and Mage Klee, if you could earmark some time in your busy schedules to search the West Zone.
Earmark? What does that mean?
It just means we mustn't forget to do it. Don't worry. We can handle that.
Finally, we have our General, Miss Sangonomiya, and our Knight, the Traveler. If there's no objections, please come with me to retrieve the first component. All right, well, if anyone finds anything, come back here and we'll regroup. Please take care while you're out on the road and look after each other, especially our little mage here.
I think she'll be
You
fine.
got it. I'll take extra special care of Kaya.
Don't blow him up.
I'll be on my best behavior.
Okay, we'll leave it there for now. You two, please follow me.
I hope I can end this episode soon, because I do not want to have an over hour-long video.
I remember seeing it just behind the Central Hub.
So, how come you didn't bring it back when you first saw it?
I'd have been more than happy to, if this one component was enough to fix the whole domain. But with 3 other components to find, oh, I suddenly felt overwhelmed by how much work needed doing.
Paimon kinda gets that. Taking the first step is always the hardest part.
Okay. Since that dialogue's done, I'm gonna end this episode before this thing gets any longer. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next part. I'm Axel360.